Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Right now, I'm going to work. So the movie Zodiac came out on DVD yesterday, and I gotta tell you, I work at a movie theater, and I really get sick of all the movies coming out, and they're all repetitive, the jokes are the same, and they're all boring. But Zodiac I went and saw in theaters, and it was awesome. And I went and saw it, and it was really cool. Oh, my saddlebag, I forgot to button down, but whatever. Yeah, so Zodiac, it was based on a true murder story in San Francisco in the late 60s and early 70s. And they made a movie about it, and when I went and saw the movie, I didn't know it was based off a true murder story. And I was like, wow, you know, that's really cool, but I didn't know it was a real murder story. So then at the end of the movie, we're sitting there, and they didn't catch the guy, and he outsmarted the cops. He was just one step ahead of them. You know, the end came up and said that this movie's based off a true story, and I turned and I was like, wow, this is real? You know, I gotta find more about this. So I bought the book Zodiac Unmasked by Robert Graysmith, who was he wasn't a reporter, he was actually a cartoonist for the San Francisco Chronicle at the time of the Zodiac killings. He wrote the book because he's somewhat of an expert on it, although since they never caught the guy, they don't know who did it, but there's one guy they really were looking at, and Graysmith's pretty biased to the fact that that's the guy, and I would have to agree with him. But the book definitely leans toward Arthur Lee Allen as being the culprit, but the movie was just, I watched the movie and I was like, you know, this story's amazing. I have to find out more about it, and if it was real, and how accurate the movie was, because the movie personally was really well done. It really was, in my opinion. So I bought the book, and I was reading the book. I was like, you know, the movie, it followed the Zodiac story exactly how it happened. It was amazing. There are a few different things that were added in that were kind of to add some suspense, but for the most part, the movie was excellent. I don't know, I can't get over it. So anyways, the DVD came out yesterday, and I have been waiting 3 or 4 months for it to come out, and it finally did. So I watched most of it last night, but I got home late after work, and it was like, the movie's over 2.5 hours long, so I didn't have time to finish it all. But excellent movie. Go check it out if you want. It's got some language in it, but it's a movie, so I really liked it. But anyways, so I've been having trouble importing my videos. This camera is meant for taking pictures. It also takes videos. Like I said, I'm using the Kodak V705. It takes excellent video, but the only problem, or the only complaint I have, is that Kodak didn't really figure out a good way to import the videos. So the camera has built-in memory, and if I record the video on the built-in memory, it imports no problem. Then I also have 2 1-gig memory sticks I've added, or memory cards. And if the video is on the memory cards, then I have to use a card reader to import the video, because it won't if I import it through the camera while the card's still in the camera. So I have to use a card reader, and for some reason the card reader it doesn't work very well, and when it does work, it's extremely slow. And I messed with it all afternoon, 2 days ago, and I gotta tell you, it was frustrating, because you know you have the video there, but you can't use it. So I finally got it to work. So if anybody has any tips or how to import video on the Kodak V705, let me know, because I messed with it forever. Finally got it to work, but we'll see. So this is my short ride to work, and I always park under the tree because, you know, sun is gonna be like the #1 factor in aging your bike or your car or anything else, your actual body. So in about an hour or so, this is gonna be under the shade, so that's why I do that.